how much that's your mindset? Because that's 3 games in a row you've had that kind of a box score.
I don't know. Honestly, it's just I guess it's just my will to win. So I'm just out there doing everything.
What was it about tonight where you really kind of felt comfortable taking on that more of a player coach role and you guys started responding to you even better than usual?
Say it again.
What was it about tonight that made that made Cal say that he wants you to do more coaching than him?
I don't know, but we were short a couple guys, and I guess he probably thought the energy wasn't there or anything like that, so he put us in control. And I think that that got us up a little bit.
There was one point, I think Malik, maybe it's his 5th in a row. He talked to you the entire way back down the court. What was he saying?
I don't even remember. I do not remember.
Something to the fact that give me the ball, probably.
Probably.
Could you tell Jose that he was going to go on a run? Could you see that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I kept feeding him the ball.
The last game, Isaiah, you said, the freshmen showed their freshman side. And, Georgia's got veterans too, but how do you explain, freshmen, especially Malik?
Well, some days they're going to look like freshmen and, some games they're not. And more than likely they don't look like freshmen because, they're thrown in a fire here at Kentucky and they're playing the way they're playing. So, some games, yeah, it's okay, they're human. It's okay to look like a freshman some games, but just not too often. And, today, he really came up big. So, that was big for the team.
How important was it for you guys to step up without the air and knowing that you were competitive in this game?
It was very important. We missed his presence, but next man up. When we found out he was out, we still got to play the game.
Was this a little bit like going back to your natural position? You were doing some point guard stuff, right?
Yeah. We were doing some point guard stuff. I was the point guard the whole game.
Yeah, well, sorry. You did a hell of a job as the point guard. How's that? That's better. How much more comfortable? I get the idea that you are more comfortable in that spot.
Yeah, and that is my natural position. But and also talking with Coach almost every other time down the court, also made me comfortable. He was just telling me, look, you got it. Like he kept telling me, you got it, you good. So little things like that just make me go on the court. Just get lost in the game and just play.
Malik said you figured out that he was about to go off. How did you figure it out?
Because he kept asking for alley oops. I'm like, no alley oops, 3-pointers. So. A couple times we was running a break and it's me and him and he's like this and I'm like, no, you to the corner, and just kept feeding on the ball. But yeah, I knew he was due for a big game. And actually before the game, I asked him, I said, yo, can I get 30 today? At half court, we were talking. Yeah, he had 37 and we got the W.
Is he the reason that the way that he can go nuclear like that? Is he the reason this team will never be totally out of a game?
Yeah, but and then also I think we compete. I don't think that is, it's not all on Malik. I think as a team, we compete, but knowing that he can, get hot like that at any moment, it's definitely good to have a guy like that on the team.
How hard was it for Callis to swallow playing a zone defense? He really hates it. He talks about how much he hates it all the time, but he rolled it out there this week.
We practiced it. We was practicing in practice all week, and he actually, like I said, at the end of the game, he actually said maybe that's something we do, later down in the year or whatever. But yeah, we like to play man. I like to play man. Just battle. Man versus man. It is what it is.
Looked like Frazier and Rock were talking a lot. He said that they were encouraging each other down the floor. What did you see?
I don't know. I don't got nothing to say about that.
But tell me, you guys, they challenged you guys. Do you guys like being challenged? You had to fight back from a huge deficit.
We like games like that. We rather games like that than a blowout.
Is this a game, Isaiah, where maybe you can see it's a kind of a turning point for you guys, the way you fought tonight?
Yeah, but we had to capitalize on practice on Thursday. And then I can see or not if we're making that turn, After a day off on Wednesday and then come in Thursday, get ready for Florida. To go down there, we need to have a great practice. So then I'll see if we're actually starting to learn and actually starting to turn the corner.
What do you think about how Ty played? He maybe didn't show up a lot in the box score, but
he
gave some huge minutes.
Yeah, Ty was big for us. He stepped up, and he's been waiting his chance. He's been working hard, and he deserves it. So that's my guy. I'm happy for him. He came in and did what he did, and we're gonna need him down the road. You never know. So.
Along those same lines with Dominique Hawkins, drawing those 2 offensive fouls in overtime, how big was his defense like?
Very big, and down fights. He fights all day. He loves to compete, and that's not a surprise to me.
The stadium honored Brent Musburger a lot during the game today. What memories do you have of him?
Huh?
Brent Musburger, the ESPN announcer who was recognized during the game. Do you have any memories of him growing up or anything?
No, but I don't know.
With point guard being your natural position, Cal said he had
No disrespect, but I just don't. I don't know, God.
point guard being your natural position, Cal said over the weekend y'all had individual meetings just talking about where you can be better. Was that something that you presented to him, putting you back into it?
Not necessarily. We were just having conversations more about how can he push me to be better, and in practice and in the games. And I just say just keep getting on me the way you are. Keep pushing me, keep coaching me, because I'm fine. Like, I'm always be fine. I'm comfortable in my own skin, so I just need to be pushed and just need to be coached.
Isaiah, you've been involved in a lot of wins here. Where does this one kind of rank in terms of having to fight?
It was just a good win. Last year we had a totally different team, but this was a good one for us, especially with De'Aaron out, Sasha out. Today was a good one.